What's up, Sporkman family? It's your boy Sporkman, and welcome back to another video. Today we are talking more about these 25th anniversary tin Dueling mirror, and we've had many discussions about these tins this year, but it's been in a more negative light, and yes, it's going to continue today in this video in a more negative light. Now, we've had in the comment section a very difference of opinions as we've made these videos, and I'm sure that's going to be the same in this one as well. But here's my thing, everybody. Like, I do want to enjoy these tins. I do want to like these tins. Like, this year's tin, it looks breathtaking. Like, the design, like, I can't even front. Like, look how amazing this looks. This has to be one of the better designs I've ever seen a tin come out in years past. Like, this is incredible. Breathtaking, beautiful. KONAMI, you did a great job with this one. The unfortunate part where KONAMI is messing up in this game and this product design and the format of how they're doing so is right here, this 400 card set size. That is the issue we're having. You see, years past I've always complained about just the mega pack, just the way it is, all the cards in it, but now we are overcompensating to try to add value back into the tins this year, right? Because the previous years there's been a lot of shops that have realized buying into these cases of tins is really not worth it because people don't really buy into them after the first 2 weeks, right? First 2 weeks you see the shops going crazy because everyone's coming in buying the tins, but then it just comes to a halt because everyone gets what they want, and obviously the tins are null and void at that point, and they're just not worth picking up. Now, obviously, you're going to have a lot of QCRs in this year's tins, and there's going to be a lot of collectability to it, right? You're going to have the SDK Blue Eyes, you're going to have the DMG, so there's are good things, right, in this year's tins, even the gadgets, right? It's going to be cool, right? Shout out MCole40 for that one. Now, obviously, that's the cool side about it. However, yes, this is the collectible side of the tin, but we need the meta cards to become available. That is really what we need in this year's tins, or like every year's tins, is the accessibility to those things. And now the accessibility to those cards has become way too difficult to get because of the set size. And now SP Little Knight, just to name a few, like, you know, Sky Crisis, Crimson Dragon, Chaos Angel, they've all gone up in price from the original set because people are realizing, yeah, these cards in the tins are going to be almost impossible to get, and that is an issue. They're supposed to be accessible to our audience, to our budget players, to our people that can afford these $100 cards, these $50, $60 cards. You know, it's hard to make these decks with such insane price tags on these cards. You know, myself included, I don't pretty much buy these $100 price cards. I wait basically for these reprints, and then that's when I make my deck. Honestly, like, it's very hard to make a Yu-Gi-Oh deck nowadays, especially if you're not willing to pay to play, right? And that's just part of it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's just really disappointing to see the way they're formatting and creating these tins, because again, they're overcompensating to try to add value in this year's tins because they're realizing OTS stores are struggling to sell these tins after the first initial 2 weeks, right? And yeah, which is great. I mean, you're probably going to have a lot of people opening the tins to try to get the card they want. It may actually be harder to get the card in these tins versus buying a box and getting it in the box, to be honest with you. Now, Age of Overlord obviously has gone up in price, so it's very hard to actually say that with a you know, convincing face. But at the same time, it's like, is it going to be really that easy to pull out of a case, right? Like SP Line, will that be easy to pull out of this tin if you buy a whole case? I don't know. I don't think so, honestly. You may be lucky to get one, if not any, right? Like, that's going to be an issue. And we're seeing the price start to increase in these cards from the original set again, right? Bishop Dissipator was down in price, $14 basically. Jump back up to $20+. Chaos Angel jumping back up to $50+. This was under 30 at one point, everybody. Under 30. Right here, look at that. Under 30. We have Wanted that was under, I mean, this card was like $13, $14 at one point. Yeah. And now it's back up to $25. Same with Superstar Slayer, Sky Crisis. Like, it's back up in price, back over 20, back over SP Little Knight, into the $70 range again, everybody. Look, I mean, check this out. That is a very unfortunate scenario, right? Like, we want to enjoy these tins. We want to like these tins. We want to open them and actually get the cards we need for our decks. But the format, the way they create these tins, it will never be good value in terms of getting what you need, but also valuing these tins are where it needs to be. I've said it again, and I'll say it again and again, over and over, until they actually listen. KONAMI, please listen, because adding promos is the way to fix these tins, right? Adding the packs from the past into these tins with a promo pack is the way to not just add collectability to the tin, add value to the tin. It's a way to just make the tin fun to open again, and people will go in drones buying it off the shelves at OTS stores. Now, here's my other idea as well, right? You get the packs like Age of Overlord, Cyberstorm Access in these tins, right? You get the 5 packs like they did back in the day. The promo pack, maybe you get like a SPL Knight in the promo pack. That way you get quick accessibility to the card you need, like SPL Knight, like your Superstar Slayer, like your Crimson Dragon, etc., right? And then they add on an additional QCR pack, right? Check this out. A QCR pack. And you get 1 QCR in that 1 QCR pack. And it can be 1 out of 50 cards. That's how you add value back into the tins. That's how you add accessibility to the cards that people are looking for in the tins in terms of the promo pack. And then you get 5 packs to open to get your chance at getting other cards that you may need out of those packs for that $22 price tag that will actually be worth picking up at that point. This is how we add value back into tins. That's how you market a product, and that is how you sell product to do well in here in the Yu-Gi-Oh market. For players to be happy, for the company to do well, for OTS stores to succeed in their product, and for retailers to pretty much be sold out of this, right? So again, you're gonna have a lot of struggles when you create a product like they did this year with the Dueling Mirrors. Now, their marketing has been going crazy this year, right? They're all over social media trying to market this because they realize year after year these tins have failed on release. It has, and people can debate and argue with me all they want, but the price speaks for itself, and the cards in the set of the tins speak for themselves. So obviously this year's tins have to succeed, and I think what they're trying to do is overvaluate the tins and overcompensate as well for years past mistakes. But the issue with that is that we're going to get affected. We're going to be the ones that gets punished now, because now the tins are going to be way up in value, and we are not going to be able to get the cards we need again. So, you know, Konami just has to figure this out, right? I'm giving you a platform to figure it out. Right? Promo pack, a QCR pack, and then 5 packs of whatever came out in the previous year. That's how you do it. That's how you add value back. That's how you have a little collection pack with that QCR pack. People hunting down, wanting to buy more tins because they realize, oh, we got to get this QCR and this QCR, right? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you sell a tin and how you keep people happy, right? You keep the collector base happy. You keep your budget players happy. You keep every single person happy here. And honestly, you would sell this product in waves. People would be buying this off the shelves at OTS stores. They really would if they were to create it that way. But the way they're creating it in this regard, yes, this year's tin value, if you can get a good deal on it, which I showed on Game Nerds, which they have it for like $174 a case. Yes, they're sold out right now, but they'll probably come back into stock. And when they do, you know, hit the notification bell to try to get it back, you know, purchase it for that price. Because again, I think these tins are actually going to be above this price tag at some point. Like the sealed case or sealed tin itself is going to be above $22 because it's just going to be so hard to pull the cards you want, and they're going to overvalue the tin in general, in terms of the price tag here. So I don't know. I really don't know what the thought process behind Konami's thinking is when they're marketing these products, when they're creating these products. But we'll see what happens. Only time can tell as well. Again, we don't know if there's going to be short prints as well. So on top of it being a 400 card set, there's probably going to be short prints. There's probably going to be that short print for SPL Knight and other cards in this as well. So on top of it being very hard to pull, it's going to be even like harder to pull than it should be. Like it's crazy, everybody. It's really crazy. Obviously, like I said, I want to enjoy these tins. I want to open them. I want to be happy. I want to be happy like I was back in the day opening these tins, and I just don't feel that sense of enjoyment when I open these tins. And obviously, if you pull SPL Knight, you'll be one of the lucky people to pull one out of this 400 card set, and you'll be very happy to pull one. Obviously, that card will probably be worth above $40, and you know, still be a pretty hefty price tag, which again defeats the purpose of the tin. But I don't know. I just want to hear your thoughts, opinions. This tin comes out very soon. We'll see what the ratio is in terms of getting the cards you need. but it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, and I think Konami has messed up yet again, and they have overcompensated at this point in time. But like I said, I want to hear your opinions, your thoughts, and I just believe that hopefully next year they can fix the design, the model, the format of these tins. But I'm giving you the plate to succeed here, Konami. Giving you the plate to succeed. Make your players happy, make your budget players happy, make everyone happy, including yourselves. Like, honestly, like, we'll see. Leave your comments down below. I want to hear what you have to say. But from yours truly, Sparkman, we'll catch you next one. Please subscribe and comment, and peace out, YouTube.